What up? I'm Josh Paulson from the Archmage Rises team. Let's say that you wanted to learn a spell other than fly for your build. And so you end up learning lava, or you end up learning how to create earthquakes, or something else cool like that. And now you want to cross water, not sure what to do. Or let's say that you have fly, but you want to save stamina because that's very valuable, and maybe you're going to go take down a layer and you don't want to use a bunch of stamina flying over the sea in order to go to this layer. Or perhaps you want to reach a distant location but also take back a great haul with you. This is why we've got boats. So as you can see, I have started in this cromulently canned example on an island here, and I want to get off the island. Now, right now you can walk on water. We're going to be removing that because it's kind of ridiculous. But let's end up going into town, and let's get some help in order to get out of here. So if we end up going to either the docks or the shipwright, we're going to start with the docks. You can see that we have this option for travel. Now, this is not new. We have had the ability to go to different locations. We can hire ships to these locations, pay some gold, and make our way there. Now, if we end up going to find captain, though, we could travel here as well, but we can also hire a ship. And let's hire a ship for, let's say 3 weeks. Now I have a boat, and I can end up making my way across the water in this fine vessel, and I can go to Rogat. Well, now I know that town was right there. I could have just traveled to there, but I could also keep going. I could look for another location. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to disembark, actually. So now I have left the ship, so I have rented it, essentially. I have regular payments. Okay, I disembark the ship, bids you farewell, and hands you a glowstone. He tells you, here is a glowstone. Use it when you want us to come back and pick you up. Now, here's what the glowstone will do. So now that we have actually left the ship, and the ship is gone, if I end up going to my inventory, so let's just travel over here, and let's grab that glowstone. Here we don't have an icon, but it tells us whose glowstone it is. It tells us the value. And now we are back on the high seas. And let's say that I go past the amount of time that we agreed upon. The crew will start to get restless, and if I end up going around for too long and I just ignore their pleas for, hey, you know, we kind of want to get paid for our work, then they could throw me overboard. But as we're traveling, we may come across a quest for treasure. We might get shipwrecked. Now I need to address a question that most people will probably ask, and that is, will we have ship-to-ship combat? The answer is no. We will not have ship-to-ship combat. Just like in Pillars of Eternity, we will be saving that for the sequel. Let's go back to our hometown. Your ship rental is now half over in less than 1 week. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I would like to show you buying boats. So you can buy a regular ship, like the type that you were seeing there, where you can go across, you can go into deep water. You can also buy a rowboat, which does not require monthly crew payments. However, you can only go through shallow water. So you're not going to be able to go as far, but you don't have to worry so much about making sure that your crew is happy and doesn't throw you overboard. Let me show you how your own boat works. Let's go into here, and we have got our rowboat. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to choose where I can place it. I'm going to place it here. Oh, water is too deep for this boat. Okay, so I can't use a rowboat in very deep water, but I can place my boat over here. I can take my boat with me along, and I can make my way over to this piece of land over here. And now I'm safe. Now I've got my boat over here, and I can keep making my way across, and I've got my boat ready for me when I want to return back home. Now let's say that I want to go into deeper waters. I can end up using my ship instead. Over here I've got my magic ship. So my magic ship will allow me to travel the high seas without a crew, and I can put it back in my pocket when I'm done with it. Now that you have a magic ship, you can end up having your cake and eating it too. You don't have to pay the crew, you can travel across the deep water, and you can save your stamina for your stronger magic spells. Plus, you can just feel awesome doing it. Next week, we'll be talking about building and destroying towns, where you can end up building buildings inside of towns. You can end up increasing their wealth that way and building them up, but also you can be casting spells on those towns in order to perhaps destroy them or cause some issues among the people, or perhaps to increase their wealth. Head to archmagerises.com to learn more about the game, and go to our Steam page in order to wishlist it on Steam. Look forward to talking with you soon.